What is up, YouTube family? Thank you for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chad. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you will not be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Guys, we're heading into a new artist, new song alert, blindside reaction for me. Blindsides, or well, I don't know about the artist or group that we are reacting to or any of their music. So I love doing these because then I get to make the decision of if we're going to add them to my musical inventory or not. It's rare that they make it to the or not side, but it still stays out there as an option because you just never know. The artist is Croce. I hope I'm pronouncing that last name right. The song is Operator. This is the audio version only. To my new subs, new subscribers, my new family. I don't talk, skip over, or pause during the video. I'll wait to the end to give you my honest reaction, so wait for that. Everything on this channel is suggestion based, so if you have a suggestion, drop down below. Let's dive in and see what he brings to the table.
Operator, or could you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. Or could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. But isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. No, 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 that's not the way it feels. Operator, oh, let's forget about this call. No one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. Oh, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels.
For some odd reason, I felt like I've been doing this today for some reason, butchering names that I felt like I said Joe instead of Jim. It's Jim. If I did say Joe, it's Jim. You know, I was just looking at his name and I'm like, I think I said Joe. I don't know what is wrong with me today, guys. I'm seeing like different letters or what. it's I don't know, man. I'm losing it. What are they putting in these drinks these days? I don't know. Ever since I started drinking Starbucks, that's what it was. It's starting to mess in my brain. I got to watch out with this stuff. This is one of those songs where I dive into an artist like this. This is originality here, especially well written. Artists like this back then, I can always say I can imagine that they wrote their own music. It's a lot of talk out there in today's world where they question artists about writing there, or they have people write for them, which I guess is okay. If you have somebody write for you, because you're the art. You got to have the talent, I guess, to deliver the song. But where I'm gonna go with this comment is, I feel like an artist like this, so that I'm learning about, he wrote his own music, so that mean it came from his soul. That mean it came from his experience or him pouring his heart out on the mic. So I think it's a different delivery when it comes to there, and I think you can tell whenever you're reacting to something, or not listening to something like this. I think you could tell when it's simply them, because there's been artists I've listened to, and when you get, and I don't know how true it is, people put stuff out there in the world, and you hear things like, oh yeah, they have a writer or somebody wrote this for them. It's like, okay, now when I go back and listen to that song, it's like, is it true? Like, now I'm second guessing the song. Like, is this really your experience, or you're just doing this just to do it? So I'm listening to an artist here, and I can only imagine and reflect on how you guys listening to this coming up, how this can just be that song. And artists like this just being one of those ones. I honestly, the comment behind these suggestions, when you guys suggest artists like this, like some of you guys give me a story behind it, and that's what really grabs my attention. Like, man, they put a story behind this, and you should really listen to the song. You'll like them. And it depends on what the story is behind it. I don't pick those songs just because you put a story behind it. So none of you guys probably like, oh, that's how I can get my reaction in. No, it's just more or less, it gives me a different outlook on the artist itself. I love artists that, I said, either has an influence on the people. All music has an influence on us, but when it's relatable and they touch your soul, touch your heart, which I feel like this song definitely would do. It's different. It's a different angle, and it's more or less like me listening to it, like music like this. I always think back, like maybe, like when he says, "Operator, connect me." I don't know the lyrics, first time listening to it, but I know I talked to the operator. Songs like this, I always think to myself, like, what if you, a significant other, or somebody who maybe a grandparent or anything, somebody that's passed, you're thinking about, and the songs like this just make you think about them, like connect me one last time, or make a call or something like that. It's just along those guidelines. Or maybe your father or your mom listened to this song and they're gone now, and this is one of their favorite songs. It's artists like this that make that impact on our families' lives, and it's a good impact. You can go back and reminisce about songs like this. And I think that's amazing when it comes to music made before my time. It's a reminiscing thing. Me and my dad, he's still here, thank God. But it's like me and my dad have plenty of songs and plenty of concerts and stuff like that we did, and it's older music, and it just reminds, like, artists like this. You think back, like, man, I remember my dad used to always play the song in the house, or my mom used to play it, or whoever, and it's just a relatable thing, And I know there's new music out there. I know I bash newer music. But is there a lot of music out there today in today's world where you would say, like, man, I remember my mom listening to this, like, or I remember, this person listening to this, or, this is remembering, I don't know. I don't dive out there a lot into new music, so I can't really speak 100% on that, but that's what I get from this artist. I really love his vocals, very soothing, nothing too extraordinary. Like, he's not, like, where I'm, like, wow by his vocal, but it's just, his vocals are pure. They're nice, they're lovely, it's a nice tone. And I loved it. The question is, I did have a question on the instruments though. So I heard guitar, like in the beginning, it wasn't throughout the entire song, but I want to say like a minute in, 2 minutes in. It was that coming from one guitar, it seemed like, or two. So if you guys catch my drift where I'm coming from, there was a time where there was a melody playing, and it seemed like there was like a bass, not a bass guitar, but acoustic guitar. It sounded like it could be two acoustic guitars, but then it sounded like it could be coming from one. So I did have that question for you guys, if you can answer that for me. But thank you for the suggestion. I really did enjoy this song. Definitely going to be diving into this artist. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.